The Garry Moore Show. And here's Garry.
Hurry, everybody rushes at Christmas, haven't got a moment to shirk, but the one who rushes the most is your postal clerk. Busy, 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 everyone is busy at Christmas, crowding all the wide boulevards, but they always find time for sending these cards. We get millions and millions of letters. From the Joneses to the Jameses, from the Cohens to the Kellys, from Kowalski's to Rabinowitz, from Rouse to Martinelli's, and from Garry's guest, Nancy Walker. Alan and Rossi. Dussault. You meet the nicest people everywhere around Christmas time. You meet the nicest people just like everyone here. What I can't understand how the very same people who sing so gaily and laugh so loudly can be so gloomy the other days of the year. You feel the nicest feeling in the air around Christmas time. You get the warmest greetings filled with holiday cheer. Sort of people every day of the year. You feel the nicest feelings in the air around Christmas time. You get the warmest greetings filled with holiday cheer. And wouldn't the world be a great place to live in if everybody would be the nicest, warmest, loving and generous, always thoughtful.
Now, that's what I call shine.
It's new Formula Glow Coat with newly discovered brighteners for shine, special hardeners for toughness. It's tougher and brighter than ever. New Glow Coat can take punishment like this because it dries as hard as a solid vinyl floor. Try the new Glow Coat with newly discovered brighteners for shine, special hardeners for toughness. You'll get the toughest, brightest shine in Glow Coat history.
What's that on her dressing table? New cologne? No, new air freshener. Beautiful new Glade Mist. Look, there's no cap. Just press here. Glade Mist sprays where your finger points. feels cool, fresh, and comes in 4 delicate new fragrances, each at a new low price. New Glade Mist feels cool as it clears and freshens the air. Try it.
And now, here's Garry.
Thank you. Good evening. Much love to each of you from all of us. We have rather an ambitious show lined up for you this evening, so...
Excuse me a minute.
Friends, you all know the Jolly Green Giant? What is it, Jimmy?
Garry, I have a little surprise for you.
Yeah?
Yeah, you know the little funny looking character that introduces our show every week?
Are you referring to me?
No. No, I mean, you know, the little cartoon at the opening. There's a little guy.
Drawing, yeah.
Yeah, and he cuts your hair with a lawnmower and introduces our sponsors.
Yeah, sure.
He is with us tonight in person, and he would like very much to talk to you. You want to come on out here, please? Come on out.
What, you want me to sit here and talk to a drawing? Or you... He's popped his... Well, for heaven's sakes. Look at that.
How do you do, Mr. Moore?
Oh. I'm just fine. How are you?
Fine, thanks.
Good. This is certainly an unexpected pleasure, Mr.
Stanley.
Stanley, did you say?
Yes, Stanley.
Stanley, huh? Well, Stanley, may I say that you look even handsomer in person?
Oh, gee, you're kidding.
No, I'm not. I'm not. You have a very nice smile.
Really?
I mean, just look at yourself in the monitor out there. Take a look. You there?
You're right. I'm no Rock Hudson, but on the other hand, I'm no Fred Flintstone either.
Well, just sit down, Stanley. We'll chat a little bit, huh?
Ah, good.
Why, nice surprise.
There. Thank you.
Feels good, doesn't it?
Tell you what's on my mind, Mr. Moore.
Yes?
Now, I've been cutting your hair and introducing the sponsors for about 3 years now, and
Yes, you have.
don't get me wrong, I enjoy it, but I'm not being fulfilled as an artist.
Not being fulfilled? You don't think so?
No, I don't.
You don't?
Definitely. You know, I've got other talent.
Oh.
I can sing, I can dance, and you must admit, I'm different.
Oh, you're different, all right. Yeah. You say you can dance. You all right?
Yes.
I see. Get a load of this. See if you can do this.
Okay.
Here we go. Up.
I thought you were having a seizure. That's duck soup for me, Mr. Moore. Just watch this.
All right, I'll watch it.
Here we go.
Go.
Boom.
Oh, very good, Stanley. That's great. Very good.
Well, they don't call me Crazy Legs for nothing.
Well, I'll bet you they don't, and I'll certainly keep you in mind.
Oh, I'd appreciate that. You know, Mr. Moore,
Yeah.
us little guys have got to stick together.
You're right. So long.
So long.
Well, now, my friends, it is time for us to play To Tell the Truth. One of these couples is a famous comedy team. Will the first couple tell us your names, please?
Our names are Alan and Rossi.
Our names are Alan and Rossi.
Our names are Alan and Rossi.
Now then, will the real Alan and Rossi step forward?
Hello there.
Marty, you never look better. Now get out of here.
Mi cantar, flor de melancolía, que yo te vengo a dar. ensangrentada en tardes de toro. Mujer que conserva el embrujo de los ojos moros, de sueño rebelde, gitana cubierta de flores, y beso tu boca de grana, jugosa manzana que me habla de amores. Granada, manola cantada en coplas preciosas. No tengo otra cosa que darte que un ramo de rosas de suave fragancia que le dieran marco a la Virgen morena. Granada, tu tierra está llena de lindas mujeres, de sangre de sol, de sangre de sol.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I think probably one of the, and definitely one of the top shows on television, ladies and gentlemen, is I've Got a Secret. So right now we'd like to present our version of this very popular show. Would you send out our first guest, please? Sir, would you whisper your secret in my ear, please?
I discovered America.
Is that the way to whisper? Now tell me something. What is your name?
My name is Christopher Columbus.
Oh, I see. Well, when were you born?
On Columbus Day.
Well, what are you famous for?
I'm a great lover.
Who said so?
Nina, Pinta, and Santa Maria.
Now, wait a minute. Those are ships.
Now you tell me.
Are you really Columbus?
No, I'm Captain Kangaroo.
Come over here. Well, what do you do for recreation?
Oh, I throw macaroni overboard.
That was fun?
It was fun for everybody but macaroni. He couldn't swim.
Well, did you promise Queen Isabella anything before you left?
Yeah, I said if I didn't discover America, I would never return to Spain.
And what did she say?
Put it in writing.
Well, did you have trouble? Did you have trouble crossing the Atlantic?
Oh, I had a lot of trouble.
Well, why was that?
I was in the Pacific.
Well, what else did you discover?
Rock of Gibraltar.
And what did you do with it?
I sold it to Prudential.
Well, did the Indians give you anything?
Yeah, they gave me pumpkins and turkeys and candy and rice.
And what did you give them in return?
I gave them measles, chickenpox, typhoid.
Well, where did you stay while you were in America?
I can't remember. I'll have to go home and check my towels.
Oh, I see. What did you eat during your trip?
I had fish. Every day I had fish, except Friday.
And what did you have on Friday?
Heartburn.
See, well, when you first landed in America, what struck you most?
Arrows.
What did you do before you became a sailor?
What did I do before?
Yeah, what did you do before you became a sailor?
Oh.
Do you have any hobbies?
Yes, I was a crossbreeder.
You were a crossbreeder?
Yeah, I used to cross a mink with an octopus.
You crossed?
Wait till you hear this one. I crossed a mink with an octopus.
And what did you get?
A fur coat with 8 sleeves.
Say, did you make any stops on the way over?
Yeah, I stopped over in an island of the 1,000 native girls.
Oh, did you stay overnight?
4 years.
Listen, are you,
You don't get out often.
No, I know. Listen, are you really Italian?
Yeah, I'm from northern Italy.
How far north?
Poland.
When I was a little bitty baby, my mama done rocked me in the cradle. Clap your hands in the hole. Cotton cotton fields back home. Oh, when them cotton balls get rotten, can I pick up very much cotton in them old cotton fields back home? It was down in Louisiana, just a little old mop from a Texarkana, in them old cotton fields back home. In them old cotton fields back home.
Thanks, Alan and Rossi. And they'll be back. Meanwhile-
What you got there? What are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm
Yes.
just looking over some early Christmas and New Year's greetings cards.
Yes.
Here's one that you should have.
Oh.
This should have been sent to you.
Yes.
It says, greetings, you would make a perfect Christmas tree because you're so tall and beautiful. When you're lit up.
Who is that from? Smokey the Bear?
No.
No?
Yeah, another cue in here.
Yes.
For a bright and shining new year, don't make a lot of new resolutions. Just dust off the ones you made last year.
Oh, that's
Stan, can we get a close-up of that picture, please?
That's a look at the hand moving there. That's a moving hand. It's spraying and dusting with pledge.
You betcha.
Picking up dirt, smudges, and fingerprints, and putting down a real wax shine that dries instantly. This card here, Gary, I just don't believe this card.
Well, doubting Durward, you had better believe it because pledge does clean and wax as you dust.
Yeah, but this card, though, Gary, it's like magic.
You said it, like magic. Pledge is magic, and the more often you use pledge, the better your furniture looks. Make a resolution, my friends. Use Johnson's pledge this coming year for waxed beauty instantly as you dust. I got a little short item here that I just saw a few minutes ago, and I kind of shoved it into the show. You know, here in New York, they have done something, I'm not sure I approve of it. They have given Santa Claus a zip code number. They do that in your hometowns all over the country? Santa Claus get a zip code number? Anyhow, I read about it in the New York Herald Tribune, and I hope they don't mind if I steal this little rhyme they wrote. In the editorial page, it said, perhaps assigning a zip code number to Santa Claus was a step toward postal efficiency. But there is something sinister about warning the children, you better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why, 99701 is coming to town. That's Santa's zip code number, 99701. Well, right now I think it'd be time for a perfect spot for another song, and we just happen to have the singer who would be perfect for that spot. She is the lovely young lady who drops around to our show every now and then, never fails to make her visits musical events. Here is Miss Nancy Dussault.
chance with me, because I'm nobody's baby now. And I am lonely, so lonely. I only want someone to love, somewhere waiting for me. Must be someone who will take me, hold me, and adore me. Maybe tomorrow. Should be, could be somehow that he will hear my plea and take a chance with me, because I'm lonely. So and I'm nobody's baby
You know, there's a lot of excitement and action at every turn these days, and here's how you can be a star of the action.
Action Land, and you're there in a car bristling with action, Oldsmobile's new high-performance sports coupe, Jetstar 1. Powered by Oldsmobile's ultra-high compression, Starfire V8 engine, teamed with optional hydromatic drive. See it, drive it. You'll be fast friends. Jetstar 1, the new high-performance sports coupe by Oldsmobile. For 64, go Olds, where the action is.
Yes, now is the time for you to get acquainted with Jetstar 1 at your Oldsmobile quality dealers, where the action is.
Well, Johnson's Pledge for wax beauty instantly as you dust. Stay tuned for the second half of the Garry Moore Show, following station identification. The second half of the Garry Moore Show is brought to you by Winston, the cigarette that says it's what's up front that counts. And what's up front is Filter Blend.
Time for a light. That is time to light up a Winston. Good company in any situation. Winston tastes good like a cigarette should because it's what's up front that counts. Now, of course, Winston has a pure, white, modern filter. But up front, ahead of the filter, only Winston has Filter Blend. Rich golden tobaccos, specially selected, and then specially processed for the best taste in filter smoking. That's why Winston is America's best-selling filter cigarette. So light up a Winston. Winston tastes good like a cigarette should.
Well, with the holiday season upon us, it is only fitting that we devote a portion of our show to the kiddies. So we take you now to the Garry Moore Fairy Tale Corner. And here is your host, Uncle Garry.
Hi there, boys and girls. This is your Uncle Garry. Now, if you're all good, I'm going to tell you a nice fairy tale. But if you're bad, I'm going to sing and tell jokes. You wouldn't want that, would you? Now, tonight's story took place in a land far, far away. In fact, this country was so far away that they weren't even receiving American economic aid. Our story is about a beautiful princess by the name of Rapunzel. One day, a wicked old witch imprisoned Rapunzel high in this tower that had no stairs and no door. The princess was known for her beautiful skin and blue eyes, but most of all, she was known for her long, long golden hair. Now, let's talk to the princess. Oh, Rapunzel! Rapunzel!
Coming. What is it?
Could we have a word with you?
Well, of course.
Rapunzel?
I'll be with you in a minute. Who was the wise guy said blondes have all the fun? Yeah, what is it?
Rapunzel, how long is your hair?
Oh, 12, 15 feet. Only my hairdresser knows for sure. But I tell you, I got shampoo bills you would not believe.
Well, why do you keep it so long?
Are you... Are you kidding? There are no stairs in this joint. The only way anybody can get up here is I throw my hair out the window and they climb up.
Now, that must be very difficult.
Oh, you're not whistling Dixie. By the time a guy climbs up my hair, I'm so tired I don't even want to see him.
Well, tell me,
I got a
Rapunzel...
headache, too. Forgive me there.
You what there?
I have a headache, too, from all that.
What happens to all of us? Tell me, Rapunzel, why did the wicked witch lock you in this tower?
Pure jealousy.
Jealousy? Oh, the wicked witch was homely?
No, just bald.
Excuse me, who's that calling?
Well, I think that must be my hairdresser. I have my hair set every day, you know.
No.
Oh, Rapunzel, let down your hair.
Excuse me a minute.
Right ahead.
I'm coming up.
Listen, Ernie.
Yeah.
Is this the day you're finally going to do something about your weight?
Oh, head.
What's the matter?
Well, you hit me right in the head with your hair. Next time, at least, will you please take out the bobby pins?
Oh, come on.
Okay. Oh, darn.
What's the matter now?
I got a run in my stocking. Well, first I have to get my comb.
Well, go ahead. Why didn't you climb up the comb, stupid?
All right. Now, just hold still, dear, so I can do your hair.
All right, get busy.
Now, look, honey, you've got to hold still, otherwise I'm going to pull your blonde hair out by the black roots.
Will you just comb that
Just
hair
hold
and go ahead?
Rapunzel?
Yes, sir.
How long have you been waiting for Prince Charming to rescue you?
Oh, about 5 years. He's supposed to show up today. It's my 21st birthday.
You say you're 21?
Mm-hmm. It's a fairy tale, isn't it?
Of course.
Look! I think I hear the prince approaching. Oh, be still, my thumping heart.
Rapunzel, let down your hair.
It's coming, it soon will be there. At last the prince is here. My dreams have come true, and they're about to... Will you... Oh, this is murder. Maybe he's still on his horse. He's coming! Hail to the prince!
Avon calling.
That's the prince.
Hello there.
Oh, boy. You wait 5 years for a Prince, and what do you get? Wild root cream oil Charlie.
Lovely princess, I'm falling for you.
Yeah, well, you can say that again.
Gee, Rapunzel, after waiting all these years, you must be awfully disappointed.
Oh, no. In a fairy tale, a prince is like a bus. If you miss the first one, you can always catch one in 15 minutes.
Here you see a man about to meet temptation. No, not the girl. She forgot her Winstons. Maybe you can return... Oops, gone. Well, what are you waiting for? You've been meaning to try that brand. Come on, after all, she left them, didn't she? Well, about time you got acquainted with Winston's. Notice the taste. Winston really has it. Smooth, delightful. Thanks to filter blend up front, ahead of Winston's pure white modern filter. Mild, flavorful tobaccos, specially selected, then specially processed for good filter smoking. That's Filter Blend, a Winston exclusive. And that's why no other filter cigarette tastes quite like Winston. One pack will convince you, too, Winston tastes good, like a cigarette should. Smoke Winston.
That wonderful year we hope you'll see. The past reappear like a memory. We'll show you the way it used to be. Remember.
That wonderful year, Jack Sharkey brought the heavyweight title back to America by beating Max Schmeling. Of the I Sing was the first musical comedy to win a Pulitzer Prize. The Four Marx Brothers were the highest-priced vaudeville act, and Bank Night was the newest movie gimmick. Yes, it was a wonderful year, 1932. If nothing else, 1932 was a great year for the grumblers. And I guess there was quite a bit for them to grumble about at that. They had been promised a chicken in every pot. They had been promised that prosperity was just around the corner, and that prohibition would be repealed. And, well, like I say, they had a lot to grumble about.
We're cold, sober, flat, broke, blue as the deep blue sea. Where, oh, where is prosperity?
Just around the corner, there's a rainbow in the sky. So let's have another cup of coffee, and let's have another piece of pie. Trouble's just a bubble, and the clouds will soon roll by. So let's have another cup of coffee, and let's have another piece of pie. Let a smile be your umbrella, for it's just an April shower. Even John D. Rockefeller is looking for the silver lining. Mr. Herbert Hoover says that now's the time to buy. So let's have another cup of coffee, and let's have another piece of pie. Just around the corner, there's a rainbow in the sky.
So let's have another cup of coffee, baby. Let's have another piece of pie. Let a smile be your umbrella, for it's just an April shower. Even John D. Rockefeller is looking for the silver lining.
1932, Prohibition was still with us, and the underworld was very much in the news. Gangsters like Al Capone, Frank Nitti, and Dussault made copy for newspaper reporters. Another underworld figure of that time was the notorious Babyface Allen. Babyface, they say that you're a big man in the underworld.
That's right. Last year I made $300,000.
Honest?
I didn't say that.
Well, have you ever thought of going straight?
It doesn't pay. My father worked hard all his life for one thing and never got it.
What was that?
A parole.
Tell me, have you ever taken a guy for a ride?
Of course not. I'm a married man.
Well,
I'm a married man.
I know you're married. Have you ever been arrested?
Yeah, for doing that line.
You know something? You must live a very dangerous life.
Oh, yeah, and once I heard the Chicago mob was out to get me.
Yeah?
Then I saw this guy walking toward me with a violin case, so I shot him.
Was it Al Capone?
No, Yasha Heifetz. I gotta go now. I got an appointment with a big mouthpiece.
Oh, your lawyer?
No, my wife. Goodbye there.
Now, we need
Let's sing those songs again. A few of the songs they sang that year. Sentimental tunes, easy on the ear. I need your love so badly.
You're an old smoothie, and I'm an old softie. I'm just like putty in the hands of a girl like you.
Let's all sing like the birdies sing. Sweet, 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 sweet. Let's all sing like the birdies sing. Sweet, 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 sweet.
Is sweet, the words are true, the song is you. There's a shanty in the town on a little plot of ground where the grooves are going all around. So worn, so badly torn that it tumbles to the ground. Just a tumble down shack, and it's built way back about 25 feet from the railroad track. Lingers on my mind most all the time. Keeps calling me back to my little old shack. I'd be just as sassy as Haile Selassie if I were a king. Would
wouldn't mean a thing. Put my boots on, read the writing on the wall. Wouldn't mean a thing, not a doggone thing. There's the queen waiting there in a rocking chair, blowing her top on a keg of beer, looking all around and trucking on down, 'cause I'm dead to get back to my ship. Before getting to our finale, I'm going to pull what might very possibly be considered a dirty trick, but I'm going to do it anyhow because it'll certainly be worth the risk if it works. I have a picture up here of one of my favorite stars of all time. In 1932, she had just about burst into the beginning of her most brilliant career. And Stan, can we just sneak ourselves a little close-up of this picture of Miss Crawford, please? Here's one of the great stars of all time. Now, every time I run into Joan socially, she says, why don't you ever have me on your Tuesday night show? I say, name the date, and you can come. She said, all right, let me get with my manager, and we'll work this thing out, and I'll come on your Tuesday night show. We say, fine. So then I call her, and I say, hey, Joan, it's all set. We've got an open date, and you can come be on our show. All of a sudden, she says, well, you know, live television makes me kind of nervous, and let me think it over for a little bit. So far, she has not come. She asks to come. Now, when we ask her, she kind of chickens out on us. And she's one of the great people of the world, and I am very flattered to be able to tell you that she does watch our show almost every week. I assume she's watching it now. So, Joan, I'm going to try to let the audience here in our studio let you know that you are very much wanted here on our show. How about that? There you go, young lady. See, now it's public demand. You got to come. All right, now let's get back to the wonderful year 1932. The Radio City Music Hall opened in that year, and it wasn't long before Russell Market's Rockettes were the most famous precision dancers in all the world. They had set the style, and any new musical show that was about to open demanded that their line of dancers have the same flawless, drill-like precision of the Rockettes. Now, sometimes it's worked out, and sometimes it didn't, depending upon whether every girl in the line knew exactly what she was supposed to do.
A young family. A fun family. One thing needed to put them in action. Oldsmobile's F-85 station wagon. Roomier than ever. And at a new lower price. One-piece tailgate for easy loading and unloading. 20% more cargo space. He likes the Oldsmobile styling. The longer wheelbase for easier handling. She likes the comfort, the handsome interior. They all think it's the greatest. Any way you look at it. Any way you power it. With a Jetfire Rocket V8 or an Econoway V6. The bigger, lower-priced F-85 station wagon. At your Oldsmobile quality dealers. For 64, go Olds. Where the action is.
Well, my friends, it's time to say goodnight to some very hard-working young ladies and gentlemen. Miss Nancy Walker, stagger out here, please. Nancy Dussault, you two things. Thank you very much. And Marty Allen and Steve Rossi. Goodbye now. And Derwin Garry. Before we go, we'd like to say we hope you had a laugh or a smile. We hope to see you soon. Thanks for dropping by. But just for now, we'll say goodbye. Now then, my friends, I do hope sincerely that you'll all be on hand to see our very special Christmas Eve show next week. Our gang of celebrators will be Dorothy Loudon, Dorothy Collins, Eileen Farrell, a new comedian, Norm Crosby, and, of course, Durward Kirby. Now, I'd hate to have you miss this, so make a note right now, huh? So until we see you Christmas Eve, be very kind to each other, will you? And goodbye out there.
The second half of the Garry Moore Show has been brought to you by Winston. Winston tastes good. Yes, Winston tastes good, like a cigarette should. Live animation by Anna Ford. Hairstyles by Ernest Adler. The preceding program was pre-recorded. This is Paul Coughlin speaking.
Cheerful, colorful Christmas seals do more than brighten your holiday mail. They represent an important program in our national health. This one campaign supports a 4-point program in the fight against tuberculosis and other respiratory diseases. For more than half a century, Christmas seals have waged this important battle. Won't you help? There's a personal invitation in your Christmas seal letter. Answer it promptly and get into the fight against TB. Remember, your contribution supports important case finding, health education, rehabilitation, and medical research. They represent the appeal of 2,500 affiliates of the National Tuberculosis Association. Won't you answer that appeal? This Christmas, give the gift of good health. Buy and use Christmas seals for every card and package.